Alright, before we turn in the main story quest, let's go ahead and do this unlock levy quest. Levies of Camp Drybone. Popanagu, the local levy quest representative in Camp Drybone, is seeking an adventurer to undertake guild levies. Good day to you, adventurer. I am Popanagu, representative of the Adventurers Guild. I have a number of fine guild levies in my possession, which I will gladly allow you to undertake, if you prove yourself sufficiently capable, that is. You see, protocol dictates that I administer a trial guild levy. Until you complete it, I can grant you no more. How about this task? Review the details and tell me if you're up for the challenge. The Law 1. Despite the fact, well, get a brass bastard sword. Not some we can even use, but sure. Despite the fact Sultanate law clearly forbids any and all business dealings with beast tribes deemed hostile, a goblin merchant has chosen to ignore the law and peddle his wares to the Amalj'aa. The brass blades could not allow this, and seek adventurers to locate the merchant and bid him cease. He is, however, by no means to be hurt. Goblins are considered harmless and have been granted leave to conduct commerce with the city-state. So we ask that adventurers simply lead him away from Amalj'aa lands towards central Thancred. Oh, is this another beckon type thing? Very good. You need merely beckon to the gullible goblin, Gutrix Silverpix, and help lead him to assassination. Yep, beckon emote. It actually seems like we're nearby. Probably closer to the top. And let's go ahead and initiate that. To be under, no, duty, journal, law 1, here we go, initiate. There he is. So we're going this way with it. I'm not targeting him anymore. Oh. Unselected him again. And now he's too far away. This is slightly annoying type of quest. Well, if they're just targeting me, that's not a big deal. Looks like it did take some damage. It shouldn't be enough to really bug him. And he took a little bit more. I think I keep beckoning him into damage. Alright. Quick and easy. I see the desert heat wasn't too much for you. Here's your reward. See that you don't spend it all at the pub. Difficulty, speed of completion. And with that, you have fulfilled the requirements. You are free to partake of my guild levies at will. There's always work to be done here in Camp Drybone. Whatever your talents, I have no doubt that you'll find someone in need and willing to pay. Excellent. Now we can turn in the main story quest. Hi, I'm Isambard. Here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalj'aa. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Got our Glamour Dispeller. Unsolved mystery. Eisenhard, Camp Drybone, is seeking help to solve a mystery of missing persons. Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalj'aa culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalj'aa hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay in the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of St. Dama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects for the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalj'aa still linger. Would you secure the remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalj'aa seek in this area. Very well. Looks to be more to the south, but I think we have to go up and out. This all seems to be... I guess we could have went up and out that way. Yeah, this seems to be a hole in the ground. Oh, probably near that overturned wagon. Few ripe corpses. I think we'll get attacked when we enter this. Yep. Alright. Oh, we're literally picking them up. Not quite what I expected, but I guess makes some sense. Now let's sprint. We're carrying 3 bodies. And should be able to just jump right on in. Well, it's good to see you return. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yep. 3 ripe corpses for you. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You've done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalj'aa? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalj'aa remaining. After all, I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalj'aa raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were among them, how would we best discover who might be implicit in these vanishings? I suppose that's part of our investigation, then. What poor people think. Eisenbarb aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he is at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Alright. Got a tavern down this way, it would appear. Oh, you look familiar. Yeah, we already kind of dealt with you once. Well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ul'dah. What in the 7 hells you want with me now? I got a letter for you. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Eisenbarb. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. That wasn't a lot of help. But we got some people to talk to. But please, sir, just leave me be. Yeah, that's pretty timid. Devious derelict. I have nothing to say but this. Thou take who, or whatever, has been feeding off us lowfolk. Petrified pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. I can't say we learned a whole lot there. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. So maybe they just left on their own? Not likely. Welcome back, Ryan. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely of their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Downgrade. So, bronze pieces. Eisenbar would like you to learn what you can from the clergy. Okay. Proper burial. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the church of St. Amalj'aa. It is a small and humble church, found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, I might ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse. A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends to the graves of the lich yard. He will tell you where the bodies to be interred. Sounds good. Little sprints. Any recommendations? No. On the lookout for. Hello, everybody. Marquez. Hi, Marquez, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Alrighty. Probably that path. Seems in the right direction, at least. But it feels like... no. Okay, it is above us. Maybe we should have kept going that way. How do we get up there? Oh, unless it's up there. Oh, we looked at the wrong path. It's probably this path. There we are. Bombed corpse. And bury. Couldn't get the jump that I was aiming for. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Ourcen can. She's been kind to me. Everyone. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Ourcen within the church walls. There we are. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude, and extend it to Eisenbarb when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants. It is true I'm closer to the people than any other of the Order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I'll be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquess would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquess soon. Okay, still didn't learn much new, other than Thancred's been here. But he was kind of helping us with our investigation anyway, so that makes sense. That guy didn't seem too offensive to me, so I don't know what he did to Thancred. And here we are. Thank you, Ryan. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Ryan? A pleasure, my dear Eisenbarb. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons, and why. I too spoke with Ungust, more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion that common folk speak in their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister Ourcen herself? I doubt that. Ourcen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you'd be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Still, the Lich-Keeper Marquess, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Not any better, so silver pieces. For the children. Eisenbarb is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Ourcen's integrity. Sister Ourcen, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. It is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there's one child in particular that she's fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Ryan, and see if you cannot glean something from him about Ourcen's activities. I don't think it's her. I've got faith. I don't think it's Marquez either. They're kind of setting him up as a secondary. I think everyone at the church is probably fine. Oh. It wasn't this way. Oh, it's that way. And there's a chocobo keep there. So that'll make some travel a little bit easier. Especially if we have to go back and forth. I'd be able to cut across this way. Oh, that stuff's glowing now. It wasn't glowing last time. That's even creepier. sprint. And then I don't think it matters exactly which way we go. It looked like it kind of looped around. We'll go this way though. Making sure we don't get dragged into that fate somehow. There's our Chocobo Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Ah, your first time here. Let's add you to the register. Encombed Urchin. Ah, it's all the children's. Please help! Sister Ourcen went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here, about Thal and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. It'd be my pleasure. There she is. She's in trouble. Rotting mages. Rotting pikemen. Alright. You're the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his last trinket. It is a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. And now we're heading back to Camp Drybone, but we'll use the Chocobo Keep. Or Chocobo Porter. Never know which one to call it. Well met, traveler. Yep, let's hire you to go to Camp Drybone. 15 gil. Saves a bit of time and effort. Not to mention the music's pretty fun. Oh, not following the road, eh? I guess we could have probably dismounted there and have been a little bit faster. Connie Senna, what are you doing down here? You got kind of short. Sister Ourcen was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods for Fen. I'll secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. I agree. And these are starting to get closer to what we're wearing. In fact, Yeah, we are missing a stat. I don't know if one critical hit is worth 2 determination and a defense and a magic defense. But they're getting closer. We'll go with the bronze pieces. Amalj'aa, wrong places. Eisenbarb seems to have a message for you from Thancred. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Ourcen. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Amalj'aa encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I don't know which path leads us out closer to that side. Perhaps this one. Yeah, I think this one was the better choice. Like I said, it'd be nice to have a mount of our own someday. Gatling. Another level 50. That one has a different mark than normal for the level 50s. Have to learn what all those marks are, I suppose. I imagine they have some bearing on their purpose. Thancred! What's up, buddy? Ah, there you are, Ryan. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Ourcen. Eisenbarb said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. Yes, they were. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Ourcen near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalj'aa caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Ryan. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure. Easy day. Bad camp. Not something we're working on. Where is he? Queer leaflet. Oh, that must be the clue we needed. Let's head back to Thancred. Can we get up here or do we have to go around? Nope, we made it. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This queer leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald Thal seem somewhat less than studied. Find it hard to believe one of the Order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Ourcen makes of it. And our sprint's almost back up. We're going to head straight that way. I think it'll take us there, even if there's a drop down. Oh, or I can run into a rock. I don't know why this place doesn't have any kind of background music going on. Geronimo! I think the end's this one, maybe. Yep, don't mind me. Here we are. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? you tell me about this queer leaflet? What is this? Blasphemous! These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Ryan. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt and irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenbart what we have learned here. This way leads out. Eisenbart! Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Ryan. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Nope, not quite good enough, so silver piece it is. Ooh, I got the magic stick 3. Hit level 30. Dress to deceive. Eisenbart wants to help you identify and apprehend the false priest. I'm afraid I've not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Ryan and me serve like with like, by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It'll be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in the battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. These will serve very well. Yeah, my thanks. Listen, Ryan, so as to lay the foundation for a little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Eisenbart has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Sounds easy enough. Speak with locals while garbed in a weathered shepherd's tunic and a pair of weathered shepherd's slops. Tunic and slops. There we go. Guessing somebody's in here. Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid her wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out of the pond north of Sandgate. Pond north of Sandgate. Guess there's somebody above here. How do I do that? Oh, a bridge. Or stairway ramp. There we go. And I kind of walked by some other ones. What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep up with your own kind, or why don't you keep with your own kind out by the muddy pond of yours at Drybone? I think we've already got a good clue on where to go. I preach the teachings of Amalj'aa, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Amalj'aa is the keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay, that actually told me nothing. And you are? Huh, another refugee by the looks of you. The mortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone. And see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. I guess we happen to talk to the two people that gave us the most direction right away. And I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Now let's see if Thancred learned anything else. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Ryan. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Makes sense. I think this ramp is best. Give it a little sprint. Oh, and I didn't even realize it, but the music was playing and then quit. It's one of those things I didn't even notice it when it was playing, but I do notice its absence. Alright. Probably have to figure out how to get up there. Probably do a little jumping here. Yep. Thancred. Oh, that's the pond they were talking about. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Or false priests. You look absolutely smashing, Ryan. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left, then, is to wait for a quarry to appear. Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance. You would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. What? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. But please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalj'aa raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalj'aa in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted a schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalj'aa. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalj'aa pay me. You sacrificed innocence so you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Ah! Not you again. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that, I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Ryan, be a good man and take word of these developments in Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Okay, since we have to go back to the Waking Sands, let's actually do a little detour and pick up our next class quest. Let's also put our actual gear back on. Swap you out. And you. And return home. Tiomui has an unlocked quest for us. Recommendations. The House that Death Built, Broadening Horizons, an ill-conceived venture. We have a few of them over here now. Let's see what's going on with all that. Broadening Horizons. Tiomui will grant you passage through the White Wolf Gates. Ah, we can get some new earrings. They even have a caster one. Ryan, is it not? I've been following your exploits with great interest. You have served Gridania well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond our White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to Franchin Montois, the gatekeeper. Gird yourself well for the battles to come, and I am sure that news of your deeds will reach me before long. Alright. Troubled Adventurer, let's pick this one up as well. Several adventurers are having difficulty summoning the retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance, you'll find these troubled souls in Limsa Lominsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. The rewards will be the same regardless of whom you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventurer of your choice. Oh, I don't think it really matters, we're already here. An ill-conceived venture. Something weighs heavily on the adventurer's mind. She's never ignored a summons before. Beg your pardon, sir, but would you be willing to aid a fellow adventurer? It's about my retainer. She hasn't returned from her latest venture into Nine Ivies, and I fear something terrible may have happened. I would track her down myself if I could, but I have an important appointment I must needs keep. Mayhap you could go and search in my stead? Alright. And then the House that Death Built. Yeah, that's another one. I think the other ones are classes. Yeah, Carpenter and Archer. Oh, and then, no, that's just a side quest. Here we are. The House that Death Built. Nojiro Marujiro has a glut of gossip he has been dying to share with someone. If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. Seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Issamhar. Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the whalers. They say on the other end of it is some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time they go down there to map the place out, nothing is the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trapped corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awfully tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Issamhar, and you can hear it straight from the Chocobo's mouth. Okay, that guy wasn't very good and was rather annoying. Okay, so the White Wolf Gate is over this way, apparently. Oh yeah, it's around this bend. Had to make sure I didn't take the wrong path again. That and the 9 ivies, I think, is East Shroud. Have to open up the map to check, but only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. And we have a gate pass. You have papers? Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Ryan. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. And let's get our caster earrings. New Aethernet destination now accessible. White Wolf Gates. Central Shroud. And the Malachite earrings. Honestly, didn't even compare. Yeah, this one had a little bit more variety of stats, but I think these are more caster oriented, a little bit better. A little less defense and stuff, but should be fine. Okay, before we leave, let's go pick up the quest for the Conjurer's Guild. I think we could take this to go to Old Gridania. Yeah. And we happen to be right here. Convenience. Oh. Spray. In Nature's Embrace. Ooh, Cure 2. Oh, that's pretty expensive, though. Big heal, though. We'll see. Brother Isumiyan, in Nature's Embrace, Brother Isumiyan would have you investigate the creeping corruption which threatens the Twelveswood. Ah, Ryan. Your presence here is most welcome. I have another task to which your maturing skills are well suited. Attend me closely. Expansive wounds that ooze corruption have formed throughout the forest. After examining the traces of a sizable disturbance you previously cleansed, I can only conclude that this phenomenon is the work of a malign agent. It must be found swiftly, lest the corruption spread, and I would have you assist in the investigation. Guildmaster, you must let me help! Sylphie? Since I got back from the South Shroud, I've spent all my time studying the forces of nature. I even sat through one of Hero Nolanel's lectures. The Twelveswood is crying out in pain. My skills are a bit lacking in some areas, but I want to do what I can for the forest. Lacking? Sylphie, you have yet to master a single offensive spell. Without the means to defend yourself, it'd be far too dangerous to send you off into the forest alone. So am I to stay here then? Not necessarily. Ryan, with your consent, I would have Sylphie accompany you once more. I do not propose this arrangement solely with her safety in mind. Given the nature of the investigation, it is likely that Sylphia's innate talent for hearing will prove as useful to you as your conjuring will to her. There is much you might accomplish together. Sylphie, you are not to approach any sources of corruption without Ryan at your side. Do I make myself clear? And should you chance to encounter the origin of these disturbances, do not initiate a confrontation. Too often you allow your curiosity to overwhelm your good sense. Now go, and may the elementals watch over you. Yes, Guildmaster. Something tells me we should start at the quarry mill in the South Shroud. Meet me there as soon as you can, Ryan. And hurry. Corruption's spreading. Okay, we'll do that first. That'll give us a new weapon, hopefully making this other stuff easier. Map. South Shroud, Quarry Mill. I don't think we have that registered as a favorite. Actually, Camp Tranquil costs just as much to get there. That's not where we're trying to go. I don't know if we could take a chocobo there. could check. It'd be cheaper. Wouldn't save as much time, but could save some time. Granted, we could literally be there already if I just wanted to spend the gil. Aetherite Plaza. Oh, I didn't look at recommendations in there. Oops, that's fine. Okay, Chocobo Keep. Where were you? This way. There we go. Well met, traveler. Might interest you in Chocobo Porter. Yes. Quarry Mill. Take 3 minutes, cost 50 gil. It's better than 220. Yep. Well, we got plenty of good music to listen to. Yeah, I know it may seem like I'm pinching some pennies, but if we ever want to afford a house, I think we'll have to. Oh, while we're there, should have checked on our retainers, see if anything's sold. I wouldn't be surprised if nothing's sold, considering we might have oversold some of them. And none of them were really particularly hard to get. But like I said, if we can make more money than we would selling them to a shop, I'll take it. So every penny counts. Also, I suppose this is a good time for a bathroom break, if anyone needed one. I might even take one myself. Oh, we're seeing some higher level enemies. Actually, did we just go through the East Shroud? Oh no, we're almost there already. Okay. So this is all part of the South Shroud. Disregard. Oh. And we have a levy quest we can do. Yeah, we could have traveled here, so obviously we're attuned to it. Let's do the class quest first. Once again, probably would have been smarter just to dismount there. Or closer there, but... Sylphie! There's the tainted soil, Ryan. Please do what you can. Roger that. Level 20, that's not too bad. Gotta be more to it than this. That was brilliant, Ryan, but it was only the start. The forest still groans in pain. I can hear it. I think it's coming from the north. No, the northeast. Let's go and have a look. Okay, same zone. Maybe we will pick up that. Actually, unlock quests over House of Death builds. We're close to that one too. Maybe I should have paid more attention to where we could have dismounted and all that. Should be fine though. Also, that wasn't the path apparently. Kind of looked like it was. But no, I was about to say, wow, actually we still should have went and picked up the levy quest to see where it wants us to perform it. Once we get close, as part of these other quests, we would have been good to go. So this must be the hole in the ground they're talking about. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventurer, and a rather seasoned-looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand? You see, despite the fervent protestations of these Duskwights over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, if you've got the stones for it. Pray seek out the others stationed at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. No, we were just there. That's fine. Chocobo keeps the Quarry Mill. This should save us a little time. Chocobo Porter. 1 minute. 15 gil, though. We'll save our 15 gil. It's really not that far. We did use our sprint to go there, though, instead of closer to destination, which is kind of a waste, but... What are you doing, you red bellies? Not attacking me, haha. Actually, we're practically at the northeast part of our class quest, so we'll stop by there first. Ah, these red bellies, though. Their level's high enough that they will aggro on me. Sophie! More corrupted soil. Over to you. Roger that. Well, let's take care of this. Just make sure we're good for this corrupted soil. Another level 20. Easy day. You're doing really well, Ryan, but I think there's another one, and, well, it calls to me even more fervently than the last. It's to the east, I think. Yes, to the east. Alright, we'll stop by Quarry Mill first, pick up the levy quest. Hopefully it points us off to the east. If not, then eh. Oh well. Niall, the levy mate at Quarry Mill, is recruiting adventurers to undertake his stack of local levy quests. Hello, I'm Niall. I work for the Adventurers Guild. Not looking for a job, are you? But of course you aren't. In any case, I'm contractually obliged to tell you that I have in my possession the details of such needful tasks as have been set forth by the residents of Quarry Mill and the surrounding areas, mostly involving the slaying of monsters and the procurement of goods. All in all, terribly dangerous work, or so they tell me. Should this idea appeal to you for some reason, I may add that I'm required to assess each volunteer's chances of surviving said employment via the assignation of a similarly dangerous trial levy. Not put off by the thought of an abrupt and painful demise, then please signal your intent to undertake this test. Trevenge. Get a venture. A new underhanded technique involving the provocation of peaceful tree ants to create confusion during robberies is being employed by an increasing number of local highwaymen. What is worse, these angered seedkin remain agitated long after the bandits have done their damage, resulting in a forest overrun with frenzied foliage. To ensure the safety of innocent bystanders, Stillglade Fane has concocted a special formula which, when sprinkled on a weakened treant, should calm the giant creature. They now seek fearless volunteers to carry out the task. Portstyle Shroud. Very good. I almost forgot. Tree ants won't feel the effects of your bottle of solace unless you weaken them sufficiently first. I wish you fortune in your task. Select the item icon on the duty list while targeting tree ants to use a bottle of solace. Also happens to be right here, which is convenient. I was hoping it wouldn't take me too far away. And J for journal. Trevenge. Initiate. Yes. +4 level. So it's mostly the tree ants we're looking at. We won't use arrow on them. Just get them kind of low. That should be low enough, I imagine. Unless they have to be dead. Use key item. Solace. Yay, he's happy. There's another one. Oh, I use arrow. Crap. Habit. Solace. I'll use. Yay, duty completes. Seems I must congratulate you on completing the trial levy. Here's rewards to entice you to jeopardize your personal safety a second time. Difficulty, speed of completion, completes. On the payroll 2, achievement unlocked. I'm cautiously heartened by the knowledge that you're not certain to be summarily slaughtered should you choose, for whatever reason, to undertake a levy quest at some point in the future. Oh dear, I do hope I haven't just tempted fate. Not an upgrade, so we'll take the silver piece. And let's turn in the house that Death built. Well met, adventurer. I take it you've come to learn more of the recent happenings at Amalj'aa. The site is of interest owing to the Gelmoran ruins. Gelmora being an underground city which predates Gridania, in case you were unaware. Any road, a few days past, we received reports from several anthropophageographers that a magical gateway of some sort had appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and well, it's hard to explain. We crossed a threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before. And then suddenly, each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all I could do to take even a single step. According to Una Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and aether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution: aether pool arms and armor, which safeguard and channel the wielder's energies, that they might withstand the ruins' magics. Unfortunately, it does little to prevent us from losing our way. The beggar's belief, every time we have dared to venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect this too may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Needless to say, something strange is afoot, and traditional tactics are not like to suffice. Even experienced adventurers will need to proceed with caution. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its deepest depths, you need but say the word. Okay. Be better than my current necklace. It's a weathered choker, so probably. Yeah, more caster-oriented. Looks like we'll pick you. Palace of the Dead now accessible. You now have access to the Palace of the Dead. You may enter solo, or in a party of up to 4 players. When speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain, you'll be given the option to enter with either a fixed party or a matched party via the matching system. Players will start at level 1, regardless of their current class or job level. Furthermore, only Aetherpool arms and Aetherpool armor may be used when inside the Palace of the Dead. Each floor of the Palace of the Dead is randomly generated, including the placement of enemies, treasure coffers, and traps. Further details can be had by speaking with the Wood Whaler Expeditionary Captain. It sounds like something we'll do later. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't sound like something we need to do now. Okay, let's put on our new necklace. Okay, good, I did pick the right one. It said Fang for a second. I was like, oh no! This sounds more DPS type. Let's do the class quest. Sophie! Right there, Ryan. This corruption is everywhere. Doesn't look much different than the others. Nice work. The earth here feels healed, and yet there's another disturbance, and it's big, really big. It's hard to describe, but it feels sort of wrong-er, I think. I think it might be what's causing all of this. I know Brother Isumi said we weren't to confront it, but we can't just let it corrupt the rest of the forest. How powerful it is. It can't be any more powerful than you. You're amazing. But what I mean to say is, I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. It's not far from here. Somewhere to the southeast, I think. Shall we at least have a closer look? Sure. In fact, it seems rather close. Also, recommendations. Levies a Camp Tranquil. Probably also do that one. While we're in the area. Oh, here's the instance portion. So yeah, this one might be a tougher one. Yeah, we won't get synced at all. That should be fine. I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices of the forest to notice that, do you, Ryan? The corruption is definitely coming from somewhere around here. That's odd. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness I had suddenly felt less, well, it just felt less. It's almost as if it's holding its breath, or hiding. Do you see that? Just in that one spot. There. The air seems wrong. Ah! Akamon. This creature is a Ourcen. I've heard Brother Isumi speak of them. Be careful, Ryan. You'll be paralyzed if you meet its gaze. Dread gaze. Let's not look at it. That's how that works. Rabbit. He has ads. It's drawing power from the corruption. We have to cleanse the disturbance first. Ah, we also need to heal. Oh my goodness. It's been a while since I've had to worry about that. Get rid of Tainted Earth Spirits. And the Gradius. Wait for that cast to go away. A little bit of healing. Okay. He healed up quite a bit. Actually, we'll probably look at him from behind. I would imagine. So that way we can see the cast at least. Oh, not another Earth Spirit. Duty complete. Heh. Isn't it amazing, Ryan? Did the breeze always feel this good? Was the ground always this warm? I'm so glad I finally understand. I just wish I could tell Mother how incredible nature feels. Oh, you're injured. Here. Don't worry, healing doesn't drain me anymore. Not since I learned how to borrow from nature. And I have you to thank for that, Ryan. Let's return to the guild. We have to explain everything to Brother Isumi. Alright, that was kind of fun. That one actually took more effort than we're used to. Probably because we've over-leveled most everything. And that one we kind of did as soon as we could. I think we can go to Camp Tranquil via Chocobo Porter, so we can work on that levy quest. Chocobo Keep. Hire Chocobo Porter, Camp Tranquil. Yeah, this one is a little bit further away. Probably worth it. And it's still only 15 gil. Actually, I guess it's not much further if you take this path. Monarch Ogrefly. There's lots of those level 50 guys in these zones. Also, it looks like we don't have to worry about trying to avoid enemies that are too high level for us. Although at this point, I don't know if they're too high a level or just would take too much of a hassle to deal with. I think we could kill them if we wanted to. Oh, I also noticed our pet bar is on here twice. Might find a way to get rid of this one. I don't think we need two of them. Alright. Let's start this levy quest. Mirthalin, the levy mate at Camp Tranquil, seeks capable adventurers to undertake as many tasks. Looking for a spot of work? You've come to the right place. I'm Mirthalin, a representative of the Adventurers Guild. As a levy mate stationed here at Camp Tranquil, I am responsible for assigning the various tasks that come in from the beleaguered locals. Quite a number of these tasks can entail a significant degree of danger, however. If I'm to set you loose on my levies with a clear conscience, I must first be convinced of your capacity to surmount the challenges you're likely to encounter. How about we start you off with a levy of my choosing, and see how you get on? Let's try this one, shall we? Where are the furs at? After the lengthy interrogation of a recently captured Coral Claw member, the Wood Whalers have discovered the precise location of several stockpiles of prohibited furs. As there is countless number of these hidden stashes, the Whalers are currently enlisting the aid of able-bodied adventurers to not only retrieve the contraband, but also see to the handling of any poachers who may attempt to protect it. Okay. Excellent. Pray be aware that while you're retrieving the furs, you may encounter the poachers themselves. I suggest you arm yourself for battle. Good fortune to you, adventurer, and I hope to receive word of your success in the very near future. Seems like it's right here. Let's heal up a bit. That was a little bit more fall damage than I expected. Journal. Where are the furs at? Initiate. Yep, we're not set up to be here. Difficulty level +4. Poached hide. That's fine. Come here, color cloth poacher. saw the little marker in the mini-map, thought maybe it dropped one. But that was just showing that there was an enemy there. Ooh, a treasure coffer. Claw Hunter! Let's look in this treasure coffer. Opening treasure coffers. We'll read that after. Since we also want to get our time on this. We just got slowed. Sooner that. Another heal. Raising the difficulty to +4 helped and hurt us a little. Now, since these two are together, I wonder if we can proc them real fast and just finish it and be done. Oh, that one didn't even summon anybody. And neither did that. Turn. Bravo, sir! I had a feeling you'd do well from the moment we met. And though this was but a trial, you earned your reward nonetheless. Bonus has been awarded based on difficulty and speed of completion. Excellent. I must say, I was rather impressed with your results. I see no reason not to grant you access to a greater range of levy quests. Your most difficult task now is choosing what to attempt next. Here we go. This is a pretty big upgrade. In fact, we can't even use it yet. It's level 31. We'll pick that up for later. Opening treasure coffers. A treasure coffer has appeared. Oftentimes, levy targets will drop treasure while being pursued. If you don't claim it, someone else will. So what are you waiting for? Gotcha. Well, that was pretty neat.